family, what's good? KD Bowe Show. I am KD Bowe, along with my co-host, Rod Minger, and the beautiful, amazingly talented, and she could sing too, that girl good.
Wow. She had way more adjectives than me, but it's okay.
Tony.
For somebody who was indescribable.
AKA
no shade.
Indescribable. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, so let's jump into this one because this is one that, you know, in the little show prep, it was a bit of a challenge as we discussed it because it's a sensitive topic, and it's not that you want to bash anybody.
Correct.
However, it's one of those conversations that branches off into a lot of different conversations.
Right.
The name Lori Harvey. Okay. First of all, that's throwing me all the way off too, because how did she get the Lori Harvey? How did you get the Harvey last name?
I think I love how you set me up. I believe, because he could have looked at you.
He could have. He took it the right direction.
But, you know, her mom, Marjorie Harvey, is married to Steve Harvey.
And she gave them the name?
She took Steve Harvey's last name. I believe her father is actually serving time. Don't know how we got to taking Steve Harvey's name. Not my business, but I think that's the case.
Okay.
So that's
Scarface is not a last name, so I went too far. I went there. Okay, this is the line, and I touched it.
See, here's the thing. What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to be mowed down by a mob boss at all. So, Mr. Pre-Harvey, you know, before your last name was, I don't know your name. This is what I'm saying. That wasn't me.
Lori Daddy.
That wasn't KD Bowe. I just say that was Rod, you know, Mexico. So when you talk about her, one of the things that pops up is the fact that, you know, she's been with a lot of, you know, notable guys in the sense of high value guys like, I think Future,
Meek Mill, allegedly, Trey Songz, Puff Daddy, Diddy, whatever he wants to be called.
They're actually two different people too.
Also,
that's pretty good.
Also his son.
Well, wait. Whose son?
Diddy.
She was with Diddy's son?
It was rumored that she dated them both. Rumored that she dated them both. Yep. And then, you know, and Future was like, I think Future was when we really started kind of paying a lot of attention to it.
Why?
I have no idea. I think because he was so toxic and people were like, yes, she won. And I'm like, I don't know.
Y'all wasn't cheering for her, and like the women weren't cheering for her on like social media?
I don't think I was. I mean, no, it could have been a different story on the timeline. I think Future's a dope artist or whatever, but you know, the stuff that he tends to get into sometimes, it'd be a lot. So I don't know. And that's not to pass judgment. It's just, that's not my wheelhouse. So
can we pause for a second and talk about this whole judgment piece?
Right.
Because people say we shouldn't judge, but now we all judge. We judge because that's what we do. And the Bible doesn't tell you not to judge. It says judge not according to appearance, but judge righteous judgment. So the kind of judgment in which you are talking about a person and you are making them, you know, something that is beyond, like you don't know what a person's intents are. Right. So when you're negatively judging somebody, then that's judging. But that's negatively judging, but we all judge. So you ain't got to feel bad about judging because we all do it. And what I'm saying is, I want to talk about this piece of it because Michael B. Jordan was one of those guys that she was recently seen with. And I wasn't on the radar of understanding who a Lori Harvey was. Honestly, for the first time, I saw her for the first time when we talked about this article. I Googled her and it's like, yeah, she fine. She got a little fine. She's like, her fine ain't on layaway. It's like she got it all the way. She paid it and got it out.
It's the luxury mall.
Yeah, right. From
the top tier.
Saks.
Yeah, you better believe it.
Yeah.
It's not the kiosk at Lennox.
But when I looked at some of the articles, they weren't so much besmirching her because they had already besmirched her. Yeah. It was Michael B. Jordan that they were saying him dealing with her brought his value down. There's power in that, and that's what I wanted.
You know, my thing is, I don't think anybody, who you with is who you with. You know what I'm saying? I don't think me dealing with somebody will bring my value down. I think if that's what I chose at that time, that's just what I chose. I think that's a tricky subject to say that somebody's value is compromised by dealing with another person.
I believe that to be true though. I think that can happen.
You think that that specifically about Lori and Michael?
No, I don't know them well enough to know that.
And that's my point. My point is, I don't think I know anybody's inner dealings enough to say something.
I do know that if, as a man, we typically want to deal seriously with those who haven't had such a lengthy resume, and it's known.
All right, this is a good topic.
That's the gray area.
Here.
I don't know about the gray area, because unless you're going to tell me that, you know what, Bowe, I want a woman that has been with 5 of my homeboys.
Oh, no.
Because she's amazing. Why am I pushing it?
No,
because a lot of these cats know each other. They don't know each other?
They know each other because
that's not the typical situation.
All celebrities. Yeah. That's why I know. I don't think they're homeboys.
That's my point.
The list is not that long.
Right.
To me. She's 4?
Yeah, 24. She just turned 24.
Yes. Okay, so 2 is good. So you cool with it if she's been with 2 of your homeboys?
No, those guys aren't homeboys.
That's what I'm saying. They're just celebrities. We just know them.
My bad. So you cool with it if she's been with one of your homeboys?
No, not no guy wants to date somebody that dated one of his homeboys.
Okay. Nor do a guy, certain guys, that's a whole nother show.
Not my business.
What happens?
But there are certain guys who don't want to deal with you if you've been in the public and people have seen you with somebody else and you are known as that person that's been with somebody else. One person.
Yeah.
But 5? That's a thing.
I think it's just
again, no negative judgment for her, but that's a thing. And I'm saying for a guy, like a high value guy, high character guy, which are 2 different things. High value, high character, 2 different things.
Correct.
No, I'm good, player. I don't really.
For our listeners, can you clarify the difference between high
value means you make a lot of money. You can be a drug dealer and be a high value guy.
So Future, Meek Mill, Trey Songz,
high value guys.
Right.
All right. I'm telling you, they like stuff that is exclusively theirs. Now let me just throw this out.
Clearly, they do not.
Well, then there's that. I'm a pivot because there is a conversation that is being had as of why her or why women like her. They seem to always do the circuit, or they're always around. It's like, ain't no other women out here. Why y'all keep picking these ones? Now that's a conversation to be had. I feel like I got an answer for it, but I really want to hear from you. Tell me what you think. We're going to discuss it, but tell me what you think in the comment section. What do you think? Why is it that there are certain women, and I won't just call names like, the Kardashians before she got, Kardashian West and the other ones, okay? That they find themselves in the industry and you say, oh, I thought she was with so-and-so. No, she was so-and-so now. No, actually, she ain't with him no more. She with him. And it's like the same person. Why is that?
It's the Katie Bowe Show.
No guy wants to date somebody that dated one of his homeboys.
Okay. Nor do a guy, certain guys, that's a whole nother show.
Not my business.
What happens?
But there are certain guys who don't want to deal with you if you've been in the public and people have seen you with somebody else and you are known as that person that's been with somebody else. One person.
Yeah.
But 5? That's a thing.
I think it's just
no negative judgment for her, but that's a thing. And I'm saying for a guy, like a high value guy, high character guy, which are 2 different things. High value, high character, 2 different things.
Correct.
No, I'm good, player. I don't really.
For our listeners, can you clarify the difference between
high value means you make a lot of money. You can be a drug dealer and be a high value guy.
So Future, Meek Mill, Trey Songz, everybody she dated.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. High value. Very good.
Okay.
So, but I don't know if those high value guys were high character guys. A high character guy does not necessarily have to be a high value guy. But what a lot of women, they tend to want, they want a high value, high character guy. And many times they're not the same person. Right. They're often not the same person.
I don't know. I didn't put any judgment on Michael B. Jordan's character because I'm like, if he like her, he likes her. And like I said, it depends on, it's the perception of what his perception is.
Ooh, I got a good one. I don't know Michael B. Jordan's mama. But what would his mama say? Would his mama say, that's the one right there, baby?
That's it.
I mean, if his mama is on Instagram all day, we need to have a different discussion.
That part.
Because why do your mama know everything? You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I'm saying,
Michael B. Jordan ain't no spring chicken.
Mama knows, like a mama can look at her son and say, this is the kind of person that I want for my son. And if you're saying, Rod,
right,
that his mama would more likely say, I'm cool with it.
She got to meet her. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. It might be a different conversation.
Okay, so I guess what I'm subtracting is the fact that the meme that was going around was her next to all the guys she dated.
Right.
So put it when it's placed that way, it looks,
I didn't see that meme.
Yeah, but it was like her in the middle, and then it was like the guys going down the side. It was crazy. It was like a pay-per-view clip.
Oh, they were slut shaming her.
Yeah, it was like a sham, right? But take that away. Okay, we know these people because they're celebrities.
Right.
But let's just say she was a successful real estate agent. And she'd been with 5 or 6 guys by the time she was 25. We wouldn't think about it.
Right.
That would be
wouldn't
normal.
be a big deal.
That would be a normal thing. That's what I'm saying.
The only reason it's a problem is we know her business.
But see, putting it into the homeboy category and putting it into the amount of people it is 2 different things. Yeah. Homeboys and just being that many people, those are 2 different situations. Take away the homeboy, just 5 guys. She's a public figure. Everybody's going to watch her. It's not a big of a deal. You know what I mean? And then and some of these main bloggers that are roasting her, they date her. They date her. They had
most of the people talk. 97% of the people currently talking about Lori Harvey would date her.
Women are way more nurturing, more forgiving, easier to let stuff go. I think guys, we're more visual, so I think that's why we usually get caught up in that.
Perception.
We get caught up in that a little more than women do. Because like when you're watching Lori Harvey, the women are cheering her on.
Yeah,
you go, girl. It's the dudes that
she's doing exactly what she should be doing. Dating.
25 date.
She's dating.
Your relationship starts working. You move on to the next one. That's relationship.
So I think that you can do that. How old is she?
24.
I mean, listen, man, you could do that at 24.
Yep.
I agree. I think you should do it at 24. I think if you're single at 30, you should do it at 30.
Try it at 35.
Listen, if I had a camera follow me around at 24, I wouldn't be here.
24, when you're 25, if that's the only thing that was your calling card and put you out there, by the time you're 35, it's kind of hard to learn those tricks that, hey, that don't work no more.
But why does it have to be something that you're trying to do? Why does it have to be a trick? Like, I think people are overthinking it, and it's very simple. She's just dating. She's doing what men do. At 35, she would be, if I were right now in this moment, if I were 35 and was not married, and if I met a guy at Starbucks who wanted to take me out on a Saturday and I thought he was attractive and I wanted to go, I might go. If I meet another guy 2 weeks after that and he wants to go for coffee or something or dinner, I might go. Like, I'm free to do whatever I want. I don't have to be sleeping with them. I don't have to go meet their mama. I don't have to get to know their kids. I'm just dating. She's just dating. It just so happens that there's a camera. I mean, she's Lori freaking Harvey. Like, she can't just go to the movies and kick it. Like, she can't just pull up at McDonald's and nobody say nothing. It's Lori Harvey.
I didn't know she was that big of a deal like that until I researched it. I'm like, whoa, this is a lot.
It's Lori Harvey.
I see.
So.
And this microphone costs $500.
Hey man, live your life the best way you can. If she having a good time and doing what Steve and Marjorie don't have a problem with it.
Steve, better not have no problem with it.
Oh, see, now you judging Steve.
Level of judgment.
Now here come the judgment. Here we go. You just talking about me and judges.
Steve wrote a book about it, so you know what time it is. Steve wrote a book about it. You already know what time he on.
You already know what it is. I mean, yo,
I like it though. I mean, hey, like I said, if she's happy with what she got going on and Michael ain't bothered, I think that's.
I think our problem with celebrity relationships, one of the biggest problems, we put so much emphasis on the beginning. Yeah. Like, let's focus on the celebrities that actually stayed together.
That's true, bro.
That's who we need to talk about in the blogs. But we always talk about these new couples, and then everybody in the comments, oh, goals. How you goals on somebody that's been together for 2 weeks?
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
You know what I mean? But your goals need to be the old people that's together.
Why Pauletta? Yeah, why Pauletta and Denzel? They ain't on.
They are 100% my goals.
You know what I mean? Like
Denzel specifically.
Oh my God, here we go.
The level of fastness that's on that statement is really appalling, ladies.
Why do I have to be fast? Because Denzel is an attractive person.
Oh, the way you've called it out, though.
The way you called it out, like that's a hall pass. Her husband already know, like, Denzel come to town and give me a shot.
And you know Pauletta be watching this show, so I'm just saying.
Pauletta don't play. Yeah.
Shout out to Pauletta. I'm happily married.